Good morning, 47.
I bought this game one time when it was on sale for like 80% off because that's what you do in this economy, God bless the Steam summer sale. But I was not prepared for this game to become one of my favorite games of all time. Hitman World of Assassination, developed by Danish company IOI, is comprised of Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3, none of which are the first, second, or third Hitman games. World of Assassination is a true reboot of the franchise, and it's the culmination of 20 years of refinement of the formula set forth by its predecessors. This game is not only an incredibly fun experience, but it has so much content crammed into it, and it gives the player so much freedom that it truly feels like you can infinitely replay it. And to me, it might be one of the truly flawless games I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing. I mean, come on, in what other game can you kill someone with a muffin? Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, there we go. What? In Hitman, you play as Agent 47, a professional hitman with no past, no remorse, and no hair, voiced by the equally bald David Bateson. Hitman as a game is about one thing: killing people. You, as Agent 47, undertake the assassination of various high-profile targets in a variety of locations around the world, ranging from a coastal Italian town to the mountains of Hokkaido, from the markets of Marrakesh to an island where all of the rich people go party. The World of Assassination trilogy had an interesting history. Hitman 1, I guess, came out in 2016. This game was a lot like its predecessors, a game with a loose story and several locations to play in, but not much beyond that. And Hitman 2 was a similar story. But in 2021, when Hitman 3 released, the three games were bundled into one package called Hitman World of Assassination, and that's when everything finally clicked. There's a good reason why I'm framing World of Assassination as one game, because it kind of feels like one. You see, these three games tell a continuous story, one of shadow governments and intricate motivations. But by the time the second game came out, you've already forgotten half the shit that happened in the first game. There are so many moving pieces and factions that I can't even try to summarize the plot. When you see them in order, though, it becomes a phenomenal story full of intrigue and betrayal and death. So much death. Hitman is a truly one-of-a-kind experience. It is often described as a stealth game, and sure, there's a lot of running around, hiding from guards to get closer to your target, but it's so much more than that. The setup of each mission is deceptively simple. You're dropped at a semi-open world location, given the task of killing someone, you are set free, and the rest is up to you. If you want to, you can do that. But it's not your only option. Hell, it's not even your best. Agent 47 is not only a proficient killer, but a phenomenal fashionista to boot. Whenever you knock someone out, you can strip off their clothes and steal them. He can assume any identity, given that they could realistically be bald. Donning a disguise allows you access to more areas of the map without you being asked to leave. Beyond that, there are mission stories, little side plots that can get you closer to your target. These range from being a therapist to wearing a flamingo costume. My personal favorite is on the map Dartmoor, where you can become a detective to solve a murder in the manor, leading you to question witnesses, look for evidence, completely get off track, and if you do it good enough, the target will just do it herself. All of this gives the player so much room for creativity, cemented even further by this game's very lenient save system, allowing you to experiment with your approaches. The more you play, the more you can truly feel like the silent assassin 47 is. That's what makes Hitman so unique. It's a stealth game, an action game, sure, but above all, it's a puzzle game that can be solved in whatever way you'd like. After you've finished your mission, the game flat out flashes all of the other approaches you could have had in your face, practically begging you to do it again. Because of all of the tools at your disposal, from guns to explosives to rat poison to coins, the game incentivizes you to try anything and everything, and this game has so much to offer that it's hard to say no. Speaking of... God, this game is beautiful. I mean, come on. Half the time I'm playing this game, I get distracted by some other detail or Easter egg. Welcome to Sapienza, where your targets are in this house, good luck 47, and then it drops you in a fully furnished city. They could have just left it at that, a house with a laboratory underneath, that's already cool as hell. But the fact that you can turn around and explore this whole idyllic little Italian town is mind-blowing. There are so many areas that aren't useful in any way to the mission, they're just kinda there. When killing is too stressful, I don't know, go get some ice cream, go bother the locals, go kill the local priest by dropping the church bell on him. But there is a point to these areas, because World of Assassination introduced the freelancer system, where each map is completely changed with a new target, new mission stories, and new horrific ways to kill people. Speaking of murder, the way this game presents its options to the player is brilliant. That's right, we're still on Chapter 2, baby! Yeah, sure, you can do it the sloppy way, and the game won't stop you. But the game rewards you for learning the maps and playing them over and over. Take Miami for example. There is a race going on. You can become a part of the pit crew and fuck up the car to make it explode. But right next to that, you can find a flag to stop the race early, so you keep it in mind for the next time. And the next time you find out you can kill the target before the race even starts. In Mendoza, you can take a tour around the winery and test out all of the equipment, and all of those count as their own unique kill that you get a reward for. Especially for someone like me that likes to do as much as a game has to offer, having to reverse engineer some of these challenges is part of the fun. One thing I appreciate about this game more than I would have expected is its tone. It's set up as this dark world where you must eliminate the evil and the corrupt by whatever means necessary. But like, this game is just genuinely funny. Like, it takes itself the exact right amount of serious. It understands the absurdity of some of these situations, along with the fact that Agent 47 isn't a great actor.
There will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
So, what's on the menu? Something that'll take care of this hideous pain in my neck, I hope.
I promise. Once I'm done, you won't feel a thing. Can I finish my work now?
Do what you do best, man.
You got it.
Makes this game hilariously self-aware. The music is this Hans Zimmerian orchestral score meant to be imposing and awe-inspiring. And I think if the rest of the game was too dark and grungy, it would lose some of its essence. The fact that you can go from stealthy death machine to oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, to don't mind me fellas, just doing my job, to pick a god and start praying, is so central to how this game feels, and you know what? It works. This would usually be the part of the video where I complain about something, but I gotta be honest, I got nothing. The gameplay is some of the most fun I've had in any game, the graphics are stunning, the music is perfect, the writing is great. I don't know what to say. There have been people online that comment on the fact that, for example, you can distract a guard by throwing a coin on the ground and that will make them completely unaware of their surroundings, allowing you to sneak right past. And sure, it's a little silly, but that's kind of the point. The fact that Agent 47 has so many tools in his arsenal to distract or eliminate someone only adds to the fantasy. You are the silent assassin, you use the tools at your disposal, and you're dangerously effective with them. But also, you know, funny coin. Needless to say, this game has captured my heart, and it will probably be among my favorites for a long, long time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll just... You know what? I'll just...